All right, 3, 2, 1.
Okay, we are clear. Ready to go live in 5, 4. Cue the talent. 3. Hey, I said cue the talent. 2 and 1. Attention hobbyists, sports fans, and collectors nationwide and abroad. It's time to get hype. Come on. About the hobby we are all a part of. Live from the Mojobreak Studios, it's Dan and Doug. Check it out. Come on! So, get hype. Be hype. This is The Hype.
What is going down, everybody? Episode 74 of Mojobreak The Hype Podcast, and it's going to be a juicy one. It's the best and worst of 2018 awards. We're going to be doing some live voting, so please participate and get your votes in. Basically, when we start a category, we're going to go ahead and shoot you the link in the YouTube chat and go ahead and vote away, and we'll nominate the People's Choice winners for those categories. So we're going to cover everything today. Got lots of stuff going down. We got breaks going down here at mojobreak.com today as well. We've got Optic coming up. We have some contenders, NBA, which has been hot. I think C-Rad is officially the Luka Whisperer. How many? This is a streak. It keeps going down. How many did you pull over the weekend? It was ridiculous.
I think we went to 9 for 1 on Lucas for cases.
Dang! And I pulled the cracked ice one on Monday.
So
I mean, it's just
kept
like
it going.
It's just like Christmas on contenders breaks for people that have the Mavericks, which is insane. Dan, did you pull any Lucas?
He sure did.
Did I?
Yeah, you did. You
I
pulled
did.
the first one.
I did.
Okay.
I did.
We all got some love for the Luka machine.
Usually pull Trey Young's, but I guess it's I guess you rather have a Luka right now anyway, right?
I think that's the guy that you'd want over anybody else. It seems like. I mean, everybody else is old news compared to old Luka.
Forgot about the 17-18 rookie class. I guess.
Michael Jordan, who?
Yeah, he might have wiped away LeBron. People don't even know in this hobby about, is LeBron James still playing? Is he still the greatest? I don't know.
El Matador.
El Matador.
Is that Luka's name?
Oh, they gave him a nickname already?
I think it's the Matador or El Matador.
Oh, wow, that's a good. Not Pizza Boy, like I came up with on the last couple shows ago.
No.
Pizza Boy. Hey, just delivering the goods. You know what I'm saying? That's why that's what I was trying to come up with. But the cracked ice I pulled, I was trying to make a point that it was an eBay 101 because it was 11 of 25, and then his number kind of
by 7.
No, well, yeah, and his number kind of looks like 11 if you squint
Right.
or if you're drunk. Like on New Year's Eve, it might have looked like he was wearing number 11. You never know. So, but anyways, we're going to get right into voting, guys. So we're going to drop you a link. We're going to start with best baseball product of the year, and I'll explain how we came to the decision of these nominees. We basically went through sales data, the amount of breaks we did, and how many cases we did, and how many people bought in personals and stuff like that. So that's what kind of got our list. Now, there's 30 products, and it was a great year. I know everybody says Happy New Year. I'm actually sad that 2018's done with, man. It was a great year of products. What do you think?
I don't know. Let's talk about this little flare you got going on.
They can't see it on the camera.
Oh,
but,
can't see it?
Nah, it's a little tiny. It's beam.
You need more flare. You only have one piece of flare.
I just changed it. Well, it tells me my battery. Super nerdy, but I thought it was cool. It'd be cool to have, and I may put. If I'm having a bad day, I might put a sad face on.
You know what? It's also pretty punk rock.
Yeah, that's what I was going for.
It's pretty punk rock. I like it.
Yeah, it's a Beam Authentic that has a little Mojobreak logo on there for now. I'm just trying it out, see if I like it, but we'll see. But like if I was a single guy, I could put single on it, walk around the bar, and I just don't even have to say anything, right?
Yeah, I don't think that'll work.
All right, best baseball product of the year 2018. We've got 5 nominees. We're going to drop the link in the chat. So when we're done discussing the products, then we're going to have, that's when the voting pretty much is going to end. So we're going to start with 2018 Heritage. So the nominees are Heritage, and then we'll go to the what do we got? We got Heritage, and it's all Heritage. It's 5 Heritage. Heritage, Definitive, Bowman, and I put Bowman in a single category. I know there was 3 releases of Bowman, but they're all the same design.
That's
so Bowman,
it's kinda
2018
OP
Bowman.
If you put them all 3 together.
I know. Then it would be different votes across the board for draft, Chrome, and regular Bowman. Triple Threads. And then last, I squeezed in one because it had a lot of variety. It's not getting a lot of votes. So if you want to show Chronicles some love, maybe throw a vote its way. I just threw one Panini baseball product in there. So we'll start with Heritage.
Kind of sounds like you're asking for a pity vote. You want to just go ahead and throw one vote to Chronicles?
I'll go vote for Chronicles right now.
A little pity vote
I
for
like
it.
that joint.
All right. Well, 2018 Heritage. It's it's a base collector's set, but it also has these big hits. It was one of the first Ohtani autos, and those red ink autos were going for crazy. What did you like about Heritage, Dan?
Early release, you got the photo variations, you have the SPs, you have all that good stuff, and it just kind of starts off the baseball season. It's you have basically Series 1 that comes out, and then right after Series 1, Heritage comes out. So, just gets you warmed up for the baseball season.
It's kind of funny. We had a shipping department vote, and Heritage didn't win.
I would expect it wouldn't win
for best product overall. I think it won for most base cards shipped in one day. It was up there with Bowman.
It's not a real exciting break. I'll say that. It's maybe 3 autos a case?
Yeah.
2 to 3 autos.
But what's cool is watching those, for one, discovering those SPs, because usually on the first day you don't know what the SPs are, and then discovering those SPs, and then seeing what some of their values went, like some of the Acunas or the Ohtani SPs and the different variations, kind of make it like an Easter egg hunt in a sense, and trying to build your set around that or collect those of your favorite players. So Heritage is cool because it brings it back to the almost grassroots collecting where people building sets.
Did you put all the Heritage together in this one like you did Bowman?
No, just
so
regular
Heritage High Number, Heritage Minor League.
Well, if you're a big fan of Heritage Minor League, go ahead and vote for Heritage. So,
or High Number.
Or High Number. Which one's your favorite?
Heritage Regular.
Heritage Regular. Dan's like, Heritage ship out the box by itself. Definitive. Woo! Whoa. Woo. That woke me up.
We peaked.
You puked?
We peaked.
Oh, peaked. Okay, I thought I made you puke.
Well,
kind of like I wanted to do on Sunday at that Niners-Rams game. Definitive was obviously a breaker-friendly product when it was all about them hits, 8 hits a box, but I liked it because it had a lot of variety. And for me, I like to have variety. Like, you're not going to get the same kind of stuff in each box or the same kind of stuff in each case. And I think the dual autos were just absolutely phenomenal. What did you think about Definitive?
Definitive is solid. Really nice patches, nice memorabilia pieces. Also came out relatively early in the season. I think it was within the first 3 months. I'll tell you what I didn't like about it. The price. Price went way up. Secondary market. And again, ooh, that was Bush League.
We got to put a $5 in the till for that one. Penalty.
Yeah. Phone's going off.
That's a penalty.
No, price went way up after release. It was hard to get. That's my only, and that has nothing to do with the manufacturer's issue. That just has you guys loved it. Everybody loved it, so they wanted more.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, might as well. It's a capitalist society here. C-Rad, what did you like best about Definitive?
The design, most of all. It's for me, it's always been the design with Definitive. That while it's one of my favorite baseball products every single year. I think they knocked it out of the park with that football release a couple years ago, and continuing the tradition.
All right, you guys got me fired up when it comes to Chronicles. You guys in the chat got me fired up. It's last, okay? Bowman. I mean, you don't even need to say much about Bowman. We all know about Bowman. The first Bowman always is the best-selling card of, let's say, Nolan Gorman this year, or Ohtani had his first auto in Bowman, regular Chrome. Year in and year out, it seems like Bowman goes up, like card values go up every year. It seems like every year we gain more and more momentum. Nolan Gorman, supposedly his superfractor was pulled and sold instantly for $16,000. Isn't that nuts? I mean, a guy that's never took a major league at bat, $16K I mean, that's insane. So that's what the dream is with Bowman, and it's still at an affordable price point compared to definitive. You can not break the bank by getting a jumbo box. I mean, yeah, they are climbing towards like $300 retail, down from when they were like at $150, but you get first Bowmans, and there's still hope. There's still hope for your guy. I mean, it could be like 4 years later, and then your guy gets called up, hits 5 home runs. You have that auto from 2011 Bowman. And you're like, dang, I held on to this, and it paid off. Whether the other sports, you don't really get that as much. Mm-hmm. What do you
think? Would you spend $16,000 or $17,000?
Hell no.
For was it a Gorman we're looking at?
That's a Gorman, yeah.
Gorman?
That's a red. Somebody's trying to get
$20
grand for that. I mean, judging by if the Superfractor got 16, this guy's probably gonna get $10K for that. He got that crap graded real quick too, 9.510. Yeah. So that's I
probably lives in Texas. What do you think?
It might be, or he flew out there.
It seems like
took a little vacay.
I mean, I try to do a BGS submission, and I may get it back. I don't know, 2020.
Yeah, right. Well, these guys are probably paying like $1,000 or whatever it is for the one day. It's probably not $1,000, but probably paying the max.
How much is it for one day?
I don't know. You guys grade a lot. We should be grading more. In fact, we're going to submit something here soon. How much is it for one day? How much is it? $100, $200? I don't know. I haven't looked recently. So that's a whole other show we should probably have is on Beckett grading. So
$75.
$75 for one card, and Jameson's going Monday. So, yeah, I mean, I think what happened was we talked about it in prior shows that the Superfractor Mike Trout that went to Vegas Dave, I think it gave people hope that, hey, anybody could sell a card for $400,000. So I think that kind of raised everything else up. If you looked at the top 10 eBay sales this year, that Mike Trout Superfractor was third. It was behind a Ferrari and something else crazy. It was the
Vegas Dave's Ferrari?
Probably, to afford the Mike Trout. There was 3 sports card sales on the top 10 of all eBay. The highest grossing amount for one single item, basically. So
Where'd you see that list? That's
crazy.
Cool.
Actually, VOTC tweeted it out. Rob Bertrand from Go GTS Live tweeted it out, and I retweeted it, but I was like floored that's crazy. That just shows you that there is some money in this hobby, and Bowman is directly affected by the fact of that Vegas Dave Superfractor Trout thing. So we'll move on to the next nominee, which is Triple Threads, which is one of my favorite sets of all time because I like variety, and it has the variety. It's got those Deca books, which are insane, those multiple auto deco books. It's got books like this that you see on the screen. If you're listening to the podcast, you may want to watch the video version because we have all the pictures of these cards on the screen. But the version we're showing is an Albert Pujols Topps Triple Threads Ruby Jumbo Logo Patch 101. And it's just a well-designed card. I mean, it's got what you want. It's got a lot of chase. It's got cuts. It's got some rookie on-card stuff. I think they did well with Triple Threads this year. What do you think?
I like how Triple Threads breaks down in a inner case or a master case. You always get 2 to 3 cards that are, I mean, what quote-unquote case hits.
Yeah.
And super consistent. And you always seem to pull something decent out of every case.
Yeah, you always get something. What's your fondest memory, C-Red?
Deck of books always on Triple Threads. I actually before I joined you guys, what's funny is that Triple Threads obviously is one of the more it's one of the more expensive products with 9-box inners. And you remember that deal a couple years ago where they had made us take the like 5 cases for one of whatever that
the mint
product. Yeah,
I remember.
So that kind of left a sour taste in my mouth. You know what I'm saying? Like I just couldn't do that deal back then on my own. So
one thing I've never
we
really
couldn't do it either. Yeah,
I've actually. It's funny you brought that up. I never forget. I can't forget that.
You know what? I don't even buy mints at a store anymore because of that set. I like going there. I just buy gum. I don't even F with those mints because of that product.
Yeah. So Triple Thread is kind of like, for me, that as somebody who didn't break a lot of baseball, that kind of like messed with me, and as far as like this product specifically. But I do like it. Like the past couple of years, now I've been with you guys and I've been opening it. I do like it. But yeah, that was a wild time.
Yeah, that was kind of crazy. The mint, well, they didn't make it anymore, and then Transcendent came out the next year, so they're still sticking with that one. And I didn't think it would be fair to put Transcendent on this list, so that's why I didn't do it, because it's.
You know what I don't like about Triple Threads?
What's that? Hey, it's the best and worst.
The little sayings, like the nicknames and the sayings that they put on the relic cards.
Mm-hmm.
Some of those are dumb.
They are pretty dumb. And then you can't even read them because they put like 2 sentences on one line. You're like, whoa.
You're like trying to figure it out. They need to. I know they're trying to be unique, but do away with that.
Doug
subset.
in the chat says fewer puns this year with the relic windows. So maybe they heard us last year. They're like,
yeah.
There's
still some that are like really, really hard to read.
Yeah, they are. And last is highly controversial for the chat right now. Chronicles being nominated, and yes, it's unlicensed and it's a Panini product in a sea of Topps products. But the reason I put it on the list is because we did a lot of it, and I just thought it had a lot of variety. Granted, there were a lot of sets that Panini redid from other sports, but I just thought there was a lot of good value there. It was one of the fewer sets that had Ohtani and Soto in it. Soto wasn't in Topps for a while. He was in this. They had Vladimir Guerrero in this. They had a lot of variety, and the price point was right. And some of the cards, like the Spectra on cards, were beautiful. And but apparently, because we're doing an event, we have to say this. That's what they said in the chat. So.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because we're doing an event for Panini on Sunday that we had to nominate Chronicles. So you're right. I kicked out Bowman's Best, and I was like, I gotta get my brown nose on for Panini.
My turn. Let me Hoover Panini a little bit. So Flawless Baseball came out.
Yeah.
It was actually the best value of any Flawless Baseball product they've released.
Ever.
Yeah.
It actually, I mean, this is 3 to 4 years, 4 years maybe they've been releasing it.
Yeah.
It's never, for the price point, it's never been good. I mean, value-wise, in our opinion. This is the first year that I mean, every briefcase seemed to be pretty solid.
Don't forget the balls, Dan.
Oh yeah, no. So I'm getting my hoovering on. I'm gonna get my Dyson, just hoover up Panini.
Oh.
But yeah, best Flawless Baseball release.
Yeah, I mean, I don't disagree. The reason I didn't put that in there because they had good rookies to build it around, and they did a good job with cuts and bat knobs and stuff like that. I will agree that it is the best Flawless release. It is hard to do well with that price point of a product without the license. I nominated this one because it's $100. But I did think about Flawless because it was worthy. It was
damn right it was.
Up.
Hey, let's go through the other products that they did all year. Diamond Kings wasn't bad.
Dude, there wasn't a lot of bad products this year.
Kings was solid.
It's hard to be salty this year. That's why I say I love 2018.
They forget all these Topps products. It's all about Optic baseball, buddy.
Hey, that wasn't bad either. That was well done with the colors, and I think they had Vlad Guerrero in there too. So that was a thing that a lot of people don't forget about Panini. I know if you don't like unlicensed products, and Panini's not for you for baseball, but you do get, because with baseball, a lot of times Topps can't make like a dynasty product and put a Vlad Guerrero in there as a prospect because of the way the licensing works with the MILB. So they can't do a mixture, where Panini just falls under the Players Association and they could do that mixture. So sometimes you have that extra added value in Panini products because they can kind of combine rookies and prospects and stars into one product. So, but once again, if you don't like unlicensed stuff, then hey, it ain't for you.
Whatever. Logos are overrated.
All right, so hey, cut off on the voting. Who do you think won?
Oh,
I have a little bit of insight. Not since we've been voting.
Well, I can probably eliminate Chronicles because you're begging for a vote. So probably didn't win. Bowman. Bowman won.
He did spell Ohtani wrong. That is a good point in the listing. C-Rad, what do you think? You think you going on the Bowman?
I'm going with definitive.
Are you? Okay, let's see.
Yep.
Let's see what happened. We should have some sound effects. If we were like, a high-tech type of podcast, you would have a little song. 82 votes, guys. And, 2018 Bowman, but Triple Threads climbed up during the show. So 28 votes for 2018 Bowman product
What do I win?
Of the year.
What do I win?
You win a
new
dummy
car.
card. A dummy card.
A new car.
A dummy card with C-Rad's autograph. Congratulations.
Damn.
And by the way, about giving away and winning something, stay tuned. We'll tell you how you can win stuff for watching this show. So stay tuned. A little teaser of how you can win stuff. But you got to be subscribed to us on YouTube first off. So do that now. And then also make sure you're watching and voting too as well. So,
Bowman was OP, dude.
He voted 28 times. Triple threads. All right, next category. We're going into one of the worst because this is a best and worst show. So we can't just talk about all, peaches and cream all the time. We got to talk about stinkiness. So worst auto of the year, worst signature of the year. Get your votes in. It's already pretty lopsided right now. So I'm sorry, there's already one person that is getting the lion's share of these votes. So we'll go over this. This is worst signature as far as how these guys signed on the cards. Like they put no effort in. It looks like crap. They should be ashamed of themselves. We're going to start with Jair Alexander. Jair Alexander for the Packers. Basic little squiggly line with an A. Come on, man. Come on. Let's, Green Bay Packer fans like Jeff in the chat are very, very passionate about their team. And that's what you give them? Come on now, man.
Yep, Jeff loves this auto.
He does. He loves it. Well, I mean, I don't know how we're gonna break down and do analysis. On this,
I hope you don't.
But
I really don't. I don't know. I'm like, hey.
I respect putting the J and the A together though, instead of just two separate letters.
And here we go.
Okay. Well, hey, that's a good analogy there.
I like how he fits the JA on the sticker. Mm-hmm. Could be worse. Could be off the sticker.
Mm-hmm. It's right in the middle.
It's right in the middle.
Mm-hmm. If he ever got like a gold chain, he could use that on the end of his gold chain, though. You know what I'm saying?
That J loop on the bottom
Bam,
into the
you know
A.
What I'm saying? Yeah, boom.
That's actually kind of high level.
Yeah,
for this list.
Yeah, it is. He barely made the cut. That's the first one. We'll go to the next one.
This is my vote right here.
Next one, Malik Newman.
This is my vote.
And that's actually one of the better ones. We pulled one where it was half on the sticker.
See,
this is my vote.
Jair Alexander at least could get it on the sticker. This guy, you don't know.
You don't know.
Is it on the sticker? Did he miss half of it?
I think he did. And if you're listening to it on the podcast, once again, look up Malik Newman's auto or watch the show on YouTube. It'll be archived. You can look up the Hype Podcast number 74 and you'll find it. But Malik Newman. So is he even in the league? I haven't seen him have any other cards. So
no, my man ain't doing too well right now.
He looked like he was literally looking the opposite direction. Or for you Bird Box fans, he was blindfolded. He was blindfolded while he was signing the auto, and that's what came out. So he obviously wasn't paying attention when he was signing these autographs, and he obviously wasn't paying attention when he had tryouts for other teams.
He got them done quick.
And he did it real quick. All right, let's move on. We got 5 nominees. And this guy kind of gets a pass because he fixed it. But we're talking about the Bowman Chrome version of Andres Jimenez. So he fixed it in other sets. I don't know how. Somebody talked to him or something, said, hey, your auto's shit, man. You got to fix that. But he fixed it. He here, it's just a couple squiggly lines. He might have had his kid do it for him. I don't know. But
I can't even make anything out of that auto.
This would be my second vote. After
I can't make the A. I can't make the G. I can't make anything out. Can you make out a letter?
No. I literally think he was trying the pen out in every single one he signed.
He's all, it works. Yeah. It works.
That's what it looks like. To describe what it looks like, it looks like he was literally trying the pen out on every single auto he did.
Dude, I don't understand this. Okay, I'm gonna do this for you guys. This is why he won't win this award, because he did fix it. Look at this. How does it go from that to this?
Maybe we have a conspiracy theory brewing. If you look up a Bowman's Best auto of Andres Jimenez, it's drastically different.
What?
Huh? You may want to see.
Go back to that again.
Well, the loop on the bottom.
The loop on the bottom is the same. It's kind of the same.
All right. Well, we should have contacted a handwriting analysis person, whatever they're called. I think that's what expert, and had him comment on this. Maybe it wasn't his auto. Who knows? But Andres Jimenez, he's not. If you want a pity vote, he's not getting a lot of love. I don't know why. People love that auto. Maybe because it's on a Bowman Chrome.
He got the pass.
All right. Yeah.
Well, also
he used an auto pin for that Bowman.
And his cards do pretty well in the secondary market.
They do. All right. Who we got now? We got 2 more, I think. J. Dots. Which actually
2 Packers on here, huh?
I know,
What's
man.
What's on with your boys, Jeff?
Jeff commented on that on Fans of Mojobreak, which is another place you should join, is Fans of Mojobreak. And we have a good discussion in that group. And early votes were done in Fans of Mojobreak. But, looking at all of these, his visually isn't as terrible as the other ones that we've just showed. It actually looks kind of artsy. It's like a Prince logo. Like if he was Prince, the artist formerly known as Jamon Moore. No? It's very artsy.
And
It looks good on that Prism
and
card,
he's
too.
another one that ended up fixing his autograph for some reason.
On a couple different ones. Yeah, I think it's Playbook, right? Playbook.
Was it NT? Immaculate. He fixed his joint.
All right, so Jamon Moore. And our last but not least.
Oops.
Last but not least, Moritz Vogner, who's got some bids on his Contenders auto. People are specking on that Lakers phenom, Moritz Vogner.
Now,
He looks like he drew some a pornographic image there. I'm not gonna lie.
Is it an M or a W?
Well, he covers both of them up there. Maybe that's what he was trying to do. I mean, it's not smeary though.
See, his auto is simple, but it's also,
Dude, it's the most lazy. It's definitely the most lazy auto.
It's lazier than Malik Newman.
It's lazier than Malik
I don't
Newman.
know, man.
No.
At
Malik
least that's
Newman,
got a little bit of shape to it, man.
He gave us the A and the W.
I don't know.
And the
I don't know
M.
what he gave us. I think there might be an M, might be a W. I don't see an A.
See that's actually next level that he gave us all four letters.
I don't see.
I see a bird mouth right in the middle there, like trying to get some food.
I see a
Feed me.
mountainous landscape.
Yeah, where he was starting to draw it and he stopped.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, that's an interesting auto. Well, we're gonna nominate the winner, and who do you think won? Who do you think got the worst signature of 2018?
Because because we pulled so many of them, I think it's that dude. I think it's Moritz.
I think it's Moritz.
Man, I'm gonna say people are like probably
or J Dot.
Moritz has been more in the forefront here towards the end of the year, so it's probably him. That's one. Then I think he probably got it.
Actually, can I change mine?
Sure.
I think people voted for J Dot because we pulled so many of them throughout the year.
Throughout the year, though, but people remember what's more recent.
All right, let's do this. Who do you think got the least amount of votes?
Okay, yeah, that's a better one.
Jimenez.
Okay, I kind of led you into that one.
No, but I knew that.
I think one of the Packers had a few. When I looked earlier, I haven't looked since we've been voting now. One of the Packers had very few votes, so we'll see. What are the results?
Ready?
Alexander.
Yes, let's do it.
Alexander got
his
auto's not bad.
Let's drum roll it.
Boom.
Woo! With a landslide, 39% of the vote. Oh, Jimenez came up. I think we convinced people because Jimenez had literally a few votes. So with 54 votes, Mo Vogner has the worst signature of 2018.
Barely,
People's Choice Award. Yeah, look at Jair Alexander, 1 vote.
Yeah, because it's not that bad.
It's pretty bad.
It's not that bad.
No, it's the J to the Ada.
And I think nobody voted for Malik Newman because nobody knows who Malik Newman is.
That's probably true.
If people seen the Malik Newman element, I think, man.
If Malik Newman was pulled in pretty much every case or every other case, it would have won. It would have won.
Yeah.
He actually has the worst auto.
Yeah, if Malik Newman was in Contenders, he'd be the #1 vote getter right now. But we've been opening a bunch of Contenders. People have been staring.
Yeah,
at
it's true.
Wogner
It's what have you
autos
done
all
for me
day,
lately?
dude.
Yep, Vogner, congrats. Your auto sucks.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
All right, so what do we got next? Actually, I think we're talking about what's a best football product of the year. Okay. Get your votes in on that. We're live voting here on the show. If you just joined the chat, it's the best and worst of 2018 podcast, and we're doing about 5 or 6 categories with live voting. So we'll tell you what we think, what we like, what we don't like about these products and categories, and you give your opinion. Put it in the chat. Vote it up. All right, best football product of the year. So we'll start with, we'll go through them all first, and then we'll go back. So 2018 Prism, and this is calendar year, so that's why there's 2017 stuff in there, because football crosses over on the calendar.
Hell yeah.
So the next one is 2017 NT.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Next one is 2018 Playbook.
Excellent.
Next one is 2017 Select.
Oh, the GOAT.
And last but not least,
Woo!
Impeccable.
Woo!
2018 Impeccable. And once again, these nominees were decided by our sales, how many breaks we did, and personal box data all put into one and figure out what you guys liked. So, all right, so go ahead and get your votes in. We'll start with the first.
No tops?
Damn it! Should have got a Topps Huddle digital app cards in there.
No Leaf. Sorry, Brian.
2018 Prism. I'm not gonna spend a whole lot of time on these football products, but 2018 Prism. I mean, it is what it is. I mean, we like shiny. It's the new standard for shiny. They had the one silver a box now, which they used to be like one every pack. So one silver a box now, and the rookies were very scarce, which I think added some value to it. And I just think it was well done. It was Prism regular. I mean, it's a lot of cards. Once again, the shipping department probably voted it, as the worst, but I think it's one of the good products. What do you think, Dan?
It was good. It was, like you said, Prism regular. I do like how they short printed the silvers this year. I think that adds value. The thing and I'm gonna be that guy. I'm gonna be that guy right now.
Are you?
I'm gonna be that guy. What would change this product and make it game changer?
Oh, that word.
Game changer would be if they had on-card autos in Prism, which I understand logistics.
You're that sticker guy.
And I understand why they don't.
Sticker guy on Instagram.
But imagine if Prism was all on-card.
Well, what they could do is why don't they switch Optic and make it first, stickers, and then do Prism on card. They could do that, but they don't do that for basketball either. So it's like Prism is kind of a like, hey, let's get hyped for the football season type of product, where we can't get on card because these guys are playing. They're playing right now, so we can't get Sam Darnold to stop playing in New York and go sign these cards on card. So we got stickers for them.
If they print them up before the season and they have them sign them at the rookie premiere, it's a possibility they can make it happen.
Yeah.
If they can get the rookie premier guys to be all on card, and then you have stickers for the non-rookie premier guys, that would be amazing.
That would. You could do that. They could have the insert already made, but you may get like a 00 on there. You know what I'm saying? Because Origins Sam Darnold was 00.
I think that would be crushing.
I know. So would you rather have a sticker with the correct number of the player on there?
That's a good point. Like if they were to change it and they were to do on-card autos for Prism, but not have their correct jersey number represented, would you be okay with that?
Probably not.
That's a good
Torch,
because that's how they would have to do it.
Torch in the chat says BS because Topps Chrome was always on card, and I do agree with you. I think that Topps Chrome came out a lot later in the season, so they would have to push Prism, and you may get a little bit more redemptions, but it would be on card possibly, or they could do a super premium Prism Optic on card later, like another set. Optic Contenders Prism.
One card on card auto encased.
Yep, numbered 77 or less. All right. So what are the next category? The next NT 2017 NT. I'll let you guys discuss this. You gotta go do something real quick, but you guys can discuss 2017 NT and see what you guys can vote for best football product as well.
So the show's over. 2017, huh? NT, what do you think, C-Rad?
What more can you say? Patrick Mahomes.
Well,
me personally, I don't
not
think
just Mahomes.
I don't think he's that good, but his cards are doing well, so
I think you're jealous. You're jealous that they have a franchise quarterback, and you're hanging out with David Carr.
I don't know.
Derek Carr.
If he was on the Raiders, I probably might. I don't know if I would even. I don't know if y'all even say. I can't even say if he's good or not on the Raiders. I gotta see it, But he's all right. The kid's all right, But NT is always a staple product. So interesting. Was he the top selling guy? Do you remember even last season?
Watson. I think
Watson was
the top.
Him, right?
He was the top selling guy.
Okay.
It was Watson. And then Mahomes and Trubisky, I think, were about the same. But yeah, it's a solid rookie class. You look at those three quarterbacks; they're in the playoffs.
Yeah, sure are.
So, heck of a crop of rookie quarterbacks last year.
So which rookie do you see going the furthest?
Man, that's tricky. I think the easy pick would be Mahomes.
You think they get over that hump where they play other like really great teams and they like barely lose to them?
I think they go to the AFC Championship game. Now, do they get past the Patriots? I don't know, because I think right now, if I had to say, Chiefs Patriots AFC Championship game.
Yeah.
Saints Rams NFC Championship game.
I think Chargers and Patriots personally, but I think the Chiefs. I think Mahomes is going to have to take some lumps. I think he's going to lose in the first or second game.
Chiefs, Patriots, Rams, Saints. Going out on a limb there.
I'm going Bears, Saints, Chargers, Patriots.
Okay, of course you wouldn't go Rams, even if it's a smart money.
No, it's not smart money.
Smart money.
Saints are the favorite. All right, so NT, moving on. 2018 Playbook, which was missing for a couple years now.
Kind of blew us away this year. Huh?
Yeah, it came back and it was like, bam, up in your face. We cop triple threads and we got trifold books and crazy vault material books that are just ridiculous looking. And I think they knocked it out of the park this year. And surprisingly, a lot of votes are heading Playbook's way, which surprised the heck out of me. We'll see where it stands at the end of it all. But Playbook, they knocked that one out of the park. What do we got next? We got two more, right? So I'm just, for the sake of time, I want to get through this because we have a break coming up at 3:15. 2017 Select, I think it was one of the best color-filled Select that we've seen.
Always, yeah.
And with that rookie class, with three of them, like you probably already just said, that three of these quarterbacks in the playoffs, I mean, it's huge. And plus, you also have Creme Hunt in there as well. So if you're chasing Creme Hunt, be like dudes that hang out in hotels and beat up chicks, I mean, that's a set to get into as well. And then Impeccable, 2018 Impeccable, we got those gold pieces. C-Rad, talk about how you love the silver and gold pieces in Impeccable. I think you got a tattoo on you.
First of all, how they it just amazed me. Like they go from they're putting these pieces in the $6,000 Eminence and then putting them into Impeccable. I just love whoever came up with this Impeccable design. Thank you for blessing us in the community with impeccable football and basketball.
And
from the bottom of my heart.
And this show is brought to you by Panini.
Yeah,
brought to you by Panini America.
Thank you, Panini America, for coming out with Impeccable.
Well, it's funny if you want
the greatest product of all time.
Go into the next slide, and we'll go ahead and promote our quad case this Sunday with Panini. Live this Sunday from the National Title Convention, where there will be a possible legend or two or three breaking with us. But we're doing a quad case of National Treasures Collegiate and Immaculate Collegiate. Just an enormous amount of hits. We're going to be giving away a Todd Gurley signed jersey. I got to get it out of the shop. I'm tired of looking at it. So we're going to give it away. Somebody in this break. We're also going to have other giveaways because Panini's going to give us stuff. That's going down this Sunday. 29 total spots, random teams. There's an early bird bonus for the first 15 to buy in. So buy in now. We're going to random off a free spot to the first 15 people that buy in. So a chance at a free $229 spot for that. So that's going down this Sunday, National Title Weekend. It's in San Ho. So that's kind of why we got picked, right? Because we live here, and they couldn't tell us no. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
or just not even mention it. You guys are from San Jose?
I live in Campbell.
I live in Milpitas.
Yeah, so I don't even know why we got picked.
So all right, so it's time to nominate the best football award, and let's see who won it. My money is on NT, maybe NT.
Loading.
It's there's so many votes coming in right now that it's still loading. Playbook, 43% of the votes beat out National Treasures at 33% of the votes.
Price point, dude.
Prism got no love. Select got a little bit of love, and Impeccable got a little bit of love.
Okay.
And those 14 votes were just all from C-Rad too, so it doesn't even count for Impeccable.
Dude, this is like just like the last one with the worst auto.
What have you done for me lately?
Yeah, what is people like? Because Select 2017 is usually the most hyped up, and of course NT it got close. It might have had a good chance of winning, but Select, man, is one of the best products of the year too.
Yeah, NT probably should have won.
Yeah, but it's not for everybody. I mean, it does have the highest selling RPAs, but if you try to buy a case of NT right now, you're going to be paying. You're going to be trading in a Honda Civic.
Playbook, I think it's a couple different things. It's fresh in everybody's mind, and the price point is, a lot cheaper than National Treasures.
Yep.
Yes, sir.
All right, let's run through basketball. Best basketball product of the year. So, and this was actually the lowest voting category earlier today. Nobody was voting on it. We got 2018-19 Prism. Luka Hype. All right. Keep it going.
I got to disagree with
17-18 Flawless.
First off the line was not for everybody because nobody can get it.
I know. It was a good. They did a really good job.
It was great, but
17-18 National Treasures basketball with Donovan Mitchell RPAs, Jason Tatum RPAs. 17-18 Immaculate basketball.
Immaculate.
And last but not least, 18-19 Revolution. Now, if Contenders didn't come out last week, it might have jumped its way in here, and it probably would have won. So if we're following this trend here of what have you done for me lately votes, probably Contenders would win.
Won, yeah.
But you have some variable price points in here. You've got a super expensive box in Flawless and National Treasures and Immaculate, and you have some lower end with Revolution. So where's your vote going, C-Rad? You break the most basketball out of everybody here. So
for me, I would probably best of the year. I mean, I'm gonna be so basic right now. I'm gonna be so basic. NT, it's got to be NT, right? The National Treasures. That's why we collect basketball.
Yeah, see, I like. It's probably not even gonna be. This is probably gonna be the least voted on item.
Don't say you're gonna say Dominion, dude.
No. It's not on there.
It says Dominion. I'm leaving.
I gotta wear a Dominion hat next time.
Dude, Dominion sucked.
Dominion's great, dude. I love it. Immaculate. And once again, I have a trend. I like variety. I like opening up cases and finding something new after the 10th case. And I think Immaculate had a lot more subsets than NT. Yeah, the RPA doesn't sell for as well as the Immaculate RPA, but the variety of triple autos and the acetate autos and all that stuff that Immaculate has, for me, I love ripping it. That would be my vote. And I think I would probably pick Prism second. What would you think?
Yeah, I'm actually going to go with Immaculate as well. It wasn't so NT when you're busting it, you're kind of looking for one thing. You're looking for the RPAs. You're looking for the true RPA.
But that's the magical moment.
I know. And I mean, those cards are ridiculous. And they actually did a great job on the design of last year's NT RPAs. So hard to hate those. But when you're breaking case after case after case, you get kind of tired. And you almost know exactly how it's going to break down.
Yeah.
You know when you're going to get an RPA. And sometimes the way it's breaking down, you actually know what player it may be, or at least what 3 or 4 players it could be. So it's real obvious when you're breaking it. Now, Immaculate, so many different subsets, so many different like memorabilia pieces. You got the shoe cards, and you got the laces, you got all that crazy stuff that's in there. Keeps you a little bit more on your toes per case.
Yeah, absolutely.
Prism. I kind of got to say the same thing as I did with Prism football. It's Prism regular. It was a good solid Prism design. The silvers were going for crazy. The golds, nuts, everything. I mean, but from personally, my favorite product to rip was Immaculate.
Yeah, and I actually, to kind of go back to the monotony of products, like in Immaculate, the first 2 or 3 cards are going to be like jersey cards. Same thing with kind of like NT. The RPA is always on the bottom. That's one of the things I did enjoy about Prism, that you could get the auto in the first pack, and you don't know. You go all the way to the end, you could still get that silver or that gold parallel, where it's you're not dusted out of the gate by pulling the auto right away. Like if you pulled an NT, you pulled a Donovan Mitchell RPA, you're probably not going to get a Jason Tatum RPA in that same case.
Probably not.
But with silvers, it was completely random, which I like that.
See, and that's what I'm saying about the RPAs. It gets a little predictable per case.
Yeah.
You know if you pulled a Mitchell, Lonzo, Tatum, you were not going to get another one of those guys.
Right. They didn't do the crazy stuff that Topps does. All right, so let's see who won this category. Best Basketball 2018 calendar year. So that's why we have the 2 different years as well, because they all came out in 2018. So what do we got, C-Rad? The official. I think Prism might win. I think I'm going Prism. Let's see. Woo, it was close. Not a lot of votes on this one, but 36% of the vote went to 1819 Prism. So 1819 Prism is the winner. Immaculate was close. 11 of those votes were me, but 1718 Immaculate, 28% of the votes. And Revolution only getting 6% of the vote. People just don't like.
Where my Revolution folks at?
I know, man. They're like, not an auto in every box. I'm done. I don't want to buy this stuff. I don't want to build a set. I don't want to chase Galactics. So, all right. Next one is the worst scam of the year, meaning the stupidest scam of the year. And it's something we haven't even talked about yet. I just came across this the other day. So to remind you of some of the scams of the year, there was the creaky chair guy who pulled the helmets. There was the take the pack off the screen guy. This guy takes the cake for dumbest scam of the year. He was selling in-person autographs of Chris Bryant, took a picture with his hand, and his hand had the same ink that was on the card. Hello, caught blue-handed. There he was. And if you actually see in the background, a little tiny corner, there's more of them that he did. So he was out there practicing his Chris Bryant autograph, which absolutely looks terrible, not even like Chris Bryant's autograph, selling them on eBay, but decided to take a picture of his hand with the blue ink on it. Come on now, man. So that is the worst scam of the year, the dumbest scam of the year. Caught red-handed in a sense. I wish it was red pen.
It is in person, though.
By him?
By him.
Maybe his name is
Yeah, I got
Chris.
No, he's selling. He's like, I have an in-person auto.
I got a soundbite.
I have a Chris Bryant in-person auto. It's in person, done by me.
Yeah. I did it in person.
Yeah, I did it in person.
So I'd advise you to look or watch the video if you're listening to the podcast, and you'll see how funny. I almost fell on my chair when I saw this on Twitter.
Congratulations. You played yourself.
Oh, is that what that was? All right, Hobby Player of the Year. This is kind of a longer category. It's a player that's made the most impact to this hobby, that's the most collectible, that's had the most buzz. So, and it's all sports. So the voting can start now, and we'll go over it as well. So start with Shohei Ohtani. All right, big year for Shohei in the card market. Who do we got next? We got Mr. Patrick Mahomes.
Yo.
And Luka. And then there is some more on the voting thing that I didn't put slides of because there was like 8 guys. We got Jason Tatum. Let me pull this up.
We had
You want to bring it up over there?
Baker Mayfield, Saquon Barkley, Ben Simmons, Jason Tatum, and Donovan Mitchell.
Dan, go first. Who's the biggest impacted athlete of this year for this hobby?
Ohtani. Done. Mic drop.
See, Rad.
Ohtani.
Lonzo's dad.
That was last year, not this
You
year.
know,
Right, you gotta go different, right? You're gonna go Luka, huh?
No, I can't go Luka. In fact, I almost didn't put him on there because he hasn't played the full. I mean, he was a rookie towards the end of this year, right? I'd like to say Patrick Mahomes because it just lit up football products.
Dude.
Even products he wasn't in.
Dude.
It just brought so many people into football products, and his prices were just insane.
Starting with pre-ordering of Bowman all the way through
The first product of the year.
Transcendent. Ohtani drove the market single-handedly.
I thought it was Miguel Andujar. You sure?
No, yeah, you could say like Soto came out, and Acuna came out. All these pre-orders were done with the assumption that Ohtani was going to be in everything, and he was. And we may never see a player drive a market like Ohtani did this year.
Ever.
Forever. So if you're into the baseball, that's about as good as it's going to get. That was it.
So you're saying it's all downhill
It's
from here.
all downhill from here.
So Vladimir Guerrero Jr. will never be Ohtani.
He's already selling. He's been in how many products?
Nolan Gorman will never be Ohtani. What if Ohtani never plays another game?
Whatever. Goes out on top.
Goes out on top. Well, I think it's going to be a landslide on this one. Like I said, I tried to dig it out. I tried to say maybe, I mean, Simmons had a huge impact, but once again, he was in 16-17 products, so kind of hard to say because there was a lot of people going backwards in 16-17 products, but he was the only guy in there. Is there anybody that's on this list, C-Rad, that you can kind of say, I'd rather have him than Ohtani?
I mean, pretty much what you said, Patrick Mahomes. I think he's the only one that really. I mean, people was going crazy for him before he even played a game too. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it paid off for a lot of people when he finally started playing this season. Like, there were people.
But there wasn't a lot of hype before the season with him. It's what he did when he came out.
It was like an underlying
by
hype.
week 2, week 3. No, I think there was a lot of people in the NFL who follow the NFL were like, they got rid of Alex Smith, who is a Pro Bowler.
Yeah.
And had his best season ever. And they trade him away for Patrick Mahomes, and there was an uncertainty there of, is he going to be able to perform?
Right.
Is he ready? Now, he came out, and by week 3, it snowballed, and people were going after his products quick. But if you were speculating on Mahomes during the summertime, you came up.
Yeah.
You came up. You could have been buying some RPAs, NT RPAs, for a lot cheaper than they're going for now.
Right. Yeah.
I mean, we're probably talking thousands of dollars.
Well, remember,
cheaper.
first off the line contenders last year was available for months after release.
Yeah.
And now they're probably like $500-$600 a box.
Yep.
All right. Well, let's see what the results are here. Now that the voting is ended, we'll see who won. I mean, it's probably the guy that's right on the screen right now would be my pick. Let's see if anybody's even close. Last chance to vote. And oh my God, Patty Mahomes won by 2%. 47% of the votes, Mahomes. 45% Shohei Ohtani.
All right, the 37 people that voted for Patrick Mahomes, you're wrong. You're wrong.
Ben Simmons didn't even get a vote. God damn it, I got to sell those cards. Done. PC's
Is
done.
it because we're right around, playoff time? Baseball season's been over for a while.
Maybe it's what have you done for me lately?
I
This
mean,
show is called The Hype. It's based
Shohei
on now.
Ohtani, dude. I mean, turn the market upside down for one category. Baseball was like the Wild West, man.
What have you done for me lately? What has Shohei done for me lately?
I mean, to the point where Topps was like, we're going to make a Shohei Ohtani Transcendent collection.
well, Patrick Mahomes Transcendent's coming out too.
I don't see a Patrick Mahomes Eminence.
It's coming out, dude.
It ain't coming out.
Yeah, it is. It's just going to be all him and his voice. He's going to have voice cards.
Oh, man.
All right. Well, let's move on. This next one is not a voting category. It's a discussion. So give us your opinion in the chat.
I like the one vote for Baker Mayfield.
I know. I actually have to. There was somebody in the bathroom when I tried to go, so I still have to go to the men's room or the little boys' room, you guys would call it. So let's discuss this worst product, and it's just opinion.
Yeah,
so,
I don't call it the little boys' room. I don't know why anybody would refer to it as the little boys' room.
Go ahead. You guys can start it off. What do you think?
Worst product of the year.
Man, there's a lot to go through, man.
What does discussion based mean?
I guess we look at the chat. Go ahead, chat. Let us know what the
Discussion
worst
based.
product of the year is.
That product sucks.
Let's see. We got something. Somebody. Let's see. We got people agreeing with each other in the chat room. Let's see.
Vanguard. Vanguard was a somebody put Dominion down. Series 1 be specific. Series 1 hockey or Series 1 baseball? Probably baseball. Dominion, Chris
I don't think Dominion is even close to the
Christopher
worst
got it.
Dominion is not even close to the worst
It's
product
not
of the
it's
year.
not close, but
it's not good.
It's definitely not good.
It's not good, but it's not
it's
one of the
good.
worst.
It's good at the price point now, but it is not it's not a good product. Vanguard. Now, if Vanguard was $150 box, would it be considered a terrible product?
No, hell no.
No.
Four autos on card.
They just kind of screwed.
I just
with
pulled a Steph Curry 101 from there the other day.
I think the original
Van trash.
You good?
We got yes, I think so. For
Okay.
another 10 minutes probably.
Okay.
Well, that's what happens when you drink a Rockstar in like 5 minutes. You immediately have to let it out there. Worst product of the year for me, and I don't know if you guys already brought this up because I was on a little siesta, is Archives Hobby. Not any of the signatures. The Archives Hobby with the Sandlot cards. And I think it was based on when it came out because we pre-sold it. It got pushed back so much. They had the retail out. Everybody got their fill on it on the Sandlot cards and the retail product. And then like 4 months later, the hobby product came out and it was garbage in my opinion. So that's my pick for worst product of the year. As you guys could see, I'm probably not going to a Topps event now that I said that.
I got one.
That's actually a good point. What about Leaf Best of Basketball? When you got like you got all the balls. You had LeVar, you had LaMelo, you had LiAngelo, you had Lonzo.
Nah,
that was bad.
It was bad to have
You had
them.
balls in your mouth. I mean, it was just crazy.
That was bad.
My you know what my
It was
vote is?
all balls all day.
I'm sorry, Topps, but I'm gonna have to go with Retired Player Edition, bro.
Yeah,
like
that's tough.
that is my product for worst product of the year. First of all, me not being a super baseball guy, I'm like, who the is this guy?
Dude.
Every box I was
It's
opening.
like $35 a box. How can you even get
Worst
you
product
get
of
a
the
mag
year.
with it? You get a mag. It's
Hey,
a $35 box.
okay,
How
okay.
can you
bonus,
hate on
bonus
that?
for the mag? I'm gonna use that for something else, but.
Yeah,
The
and it
autos-
was very predictable. They had one
You can't-
101, and it's just
You cannot
Dave Parker.
You cannot pick a product where you're getting a guaranteed auto for $35 is the worst
Oh
product.
hell yeah!
Yeah,
I
you
can.
You can't do it. And if you want to do it, you can do archive snapshots. Now that was last
couple
year.
years ago. Yeah.
Now that was really bad.
But you got an auto for $20 less than that,
Dude.
right?
And we can't Super Break. We can't. I mean, you have a half hour for us to complain about. I mean, listen to story.
Who the hell is Super Break? First of all,
well, since C-Rad's been here, we haven't done any Super Break
who
products.
the hell is Super Break?
They are a conglomerate in this hobby. They're one of the top main manufacturers that
I
do
never
bar
heard
cards.
of them.
But
I don't know what that.
No,
Yeah.
they're one of the top seven manufacturers.
Yeah, they are
For sure.
Top
I didn't
28.
even know that.
Top 28.
Definitely in the top 10.
No, but yeah, buybacks are hard to put them in there because they're just buying back cards. But Super Break did have some creative bar cards that we'll talk about on another show. Anything else? So people saying Vanguard, Transcendent. Somebody said Transcendent. That's interesting. Allen and Ginter, Phoenix football was terrible for me. Yeah, I wouldn't discount the Phoenix. There wasn't a lot of flash in that set beyond the base card design. I'm always a fan of that base card design, but
Yeah, dude, that part was nice, dude. It's not one of the worst. It's not one of the worst.
I might think it. No, I mean the
It's not
cards
good.
themselves. They tried to up it this year by putting that parallel pack, where you have those colored parallels only in that one pack.
Colorverse, yeah.
I thought with it being like a chromium technology, I thought it was a really nice
Yeah, it
design.
looked nice
I
to
like
me.
the design, but
I think-
the hits were
I
kind of.
think there's other products we can definitely talk about that didn't really serve a purpose. Illusions football.
Yeah,
That
No.
yeah. Well, the problem I had with Illusions football was the encased auto choices were like, why did you put this guy?
it's an illusion you're going to make money.
Oh,
I was waiting. I set myself up.
you did, but
Alley oop.
you did. It's like you just threw it off the backboard and dunked yourself
Tracy
there.
McGrady.
So, all right. Well, we had some good discussions on there. I didn't want to have people vote just because there's so many opinions on this one. So, all right. So this one was a mail-in vote only, guys. So we took in some votes for best podcast. There's a lot of them out there, and I'm not going to name the nominees that were nominated on this one, but I do have this envelope that has the winner in it.
It's a bubble mailer.
The bubble mailer that has the best podcast in it. And we'll see, because there's a lot of them out there. This is a big podcast community, guys. There's a lot of options when it comes to podcasts.
Is the podcast actually in there?
The podcast is in
when
there.
you rip it, is it going to play an episode?
It is. So let's see who won.
Let it be us.
Mojobreak.
Yay!
All right.
I'd like to thank everybody who voted.
Yep. Thank you. We got our first trophy there. And the next category, which is going to be Best Hobby Web Show, Live Web Show. Best Hobby Web Show. Once again, another mail-in vote, guys. Mail-in vote, and it is The Hype. The Hype won. We've got 2 awards, guys.
Are we?
We've got 2 awards. I mean, it is our show. I mean, so why would we not win on our own show? You know what I'm saying? So The Hype wins Best Live Hobby Show. I mean, and we got one more category mail-in. Are we going to sweep it?
It looks like it.
Are we going to sweep it?
It looks like
All
it.
right, so Best Breaker. And we had nominees on this one, so we had a form that was filled out by a lot of our top customers. If you didn't get one, maybe FedEx is still holding on to your vote. But the Best Breakers here, we have the list. And you guys can make your predictions on who the Best Breaker is. Here's the nominees. It's on the next screen. Is it not coming up for you? There you go. All right, so we got 24-hour pawn shop breaks, onceaweekbreaks.com, Country Club breaks,
Ooh, I like those guys.
No Face drink beer breaks, and waitamonthtofill.com, and mojobreak.com. So, all right. Well, are we going to sweep the category?
No face drink beer breaks,
Sounds like a break I want to get into, dude.
but there's no .com after that. What's the URL?
I don't know.
I want to go there.
It is. It's nfdbb.com.
nfdbb.com.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's it.
I like it.
So, all right. So, Best Breaker. Do you think we're going to win this? I mean, it is our show, right?
I'm voting for Pawn Shop.
All right. Let's see.
Actually, no face drink beer breaks.
Oh, you got to be kidding me, dude. Once a Week Breaks won it. Onceaweekbreaks.com won it. How'd they win that, dude?
Congrats.
It was our customers that voted.
Well, maybe they don't really like us that much.
I guess not. Maybe they just like our show and not our break.
They didn't put in our full name. That's what happened.
Oh, that's right. They probably just put in like
Mojo
MJ or something.
Yeah.
They probably thought it was Michael Jordan breaks.
Or break with the S breaks.
Breaks.
Well,
breaks.
you know
Maybe
what?
it was with 2 S's.
You know what?
Yeah.
To be real, I mean, we do more than one break in the plural sense. So we technically should be called Mojo Break.
No, man.
Because if we're Mojo Break, that means we only do one break.
So do you go to Google? You can Google more than once?
I go to the Googles. And I'm pretty sure if you actually type in Google's, it probably goes to Google. They probably bought that domain.
It probably does. But Mojobreaks.com is up for auction.
Is it?
I don't know.
I think it is up for auction. I think somebody has that holding it hostage right now.
Google's. Oh, there is a site called Google's, a multimedia platform. Oh yeah, see, it's owned by Google. So damn it, man.
See? Yeah.
How am I from the Bay Area and I don't buy domains? Come on now, man. I'm right next to Google. Maybe I need to hire somebody from Google. But yeah, Mojobreak.com didn't win this one, which is surprising. We got to up our game this next 2019. We got to have some more contests or something like that. Or maybe we got to be more active on social media.
Well, you could have done as nominees. It could have been Mojo Space Break, Mojo Breaks,
NorCal Sports Cards,
NorCal Sports Cards.
So hey, we just like to have fun. That was completely just a skit type of segment there. You know, we're not that arrogant, but for the sake of trying to be funny, some people probably like already sending us hate mail, but it was just a funny end of the segment show. But what we do have to get our vote up is a coupon code, which everybody likes coupon codes, and it is, you can use this code coming up, best of, for 15% off PYT style breaks. So that goes for any contenders that's on the site that's pick your team. Pick your team, meaning the drop-down menu comes. You can pick out the Bulls or the Warriors or whatever. Use that code at checkout, which is best of, and you're going to get 15% off. So we don't usually run codes too much, only around the showtime, and they expire. So if you're thinking about getting breaks for the week, for the weekend, or whatnot, use that code, and it'll get you 15% off any PYT style of break. So check that out. Maybe we'll win next year on our own show for Best Breaker. Best Hockey. We didn't have a vote, but we gave it to Upper Deck. Just all of their products. All of the Upper Deck products. Not a single one. All of them. They just took the category over. But if you have an opinion on what the best hockey product is, put it in the chat.
Yeah, we also will be doing an Upper Deck event next week.
Yes, check it out.
Actually, I don't think we're going to be breaking there, but we'll be hanging out with Upper Deck. We'll be down in LA.
We might be breaking with them.
They didn't get back to us. I don't.
Okay, maybe we won't be.
I don't think we're going to be breaking. I'm not bringing the system down there.
Well, there's also a problem with the show. I don't know how we're going to do the show next week. So we may have to stream it from our phones. Y'all
going to be there on Wednesday?
Yeah. Yep. So the Wednesday's the C-Rad show next week.
So
Free Ben Simmons.
So what? How are we going to do the show?
Well, I don't know. We might just upload a podcast, maybe another, like a drunken one. We'll just do like one at like Tuesday night. We'll upload it.
Well, we don't have to be drunk.
No, I think we should.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we should do that. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know. Maybe we can get some interviews and put together another show for you guys or something. We'll figure out something. So tune in. And next Wednesday, we'll figure out how to get the hype on the road. So we got Victory Hockey, the Cup. I actually really did like Black Diamond. I thought it was clean for hockey. It was one of my favorites.
Hey, man, I'm feeling all the hockey products. Good job, Upper Deck.
Well, one thing about Upper Deck is the design team is just flawless. No pun intended. The designs that they come up with, the clean look on the cards. Usually the corners are usually in amazing shape. You know, you don't have whiting or chipping on the corners of the Upper Deck cards. And they just have some innovative designs. So I really wish at some point they would be able to make another sport.
Packs disintegrate on contact.
They do. How long is the code valid? I don't know. You might want to use it now. So we are doing a giveaway. So this is for the video version. So don't put your favorite card now. So we're going to be giving away boxes of Donruss Optic football. We're going to have 4 winners. So we're going to give away 4 hobby boxes of Donruss Optic football. But what you have to do is once this video is uploaded, you need to comment below the video of what your favorite card of 2018 is. And I'd like it to be a card you have in your possession, but maybe if you don't have any cards in your possession, you can say, I really like...
Otani Superfractor.
Yeah, exactly. Or something like that. I love it, So put that in the chat, and those names will be put into random.org, and we're going to nominate 4 winners for an Optic football hobby box. And the contest will end on the 12th of January. So don't comment while we're live, unless you plan on copy and pasting that in the video once it's uploaded, which it should be uploaded immediately here. So jump in on that. So I think that's all I got today. You guys want to add anything? I think we try to narrow it down, not do too many categories. We'll probably add more categories every year, but we didn't want to make the show run really long. So that's it. You guys have any comments or anything like that? Is that it?
Happy New Year's, everybody.
Crickets.
Crickets. I think once we nominated ourselves, we lost like half our viewers. But anyways, check us out, mojobreak.com. Use that code to save some moolah on some breaks. And check us out this weekend. We're hoovering it up at the Panini event on Sunday and doing breaks with Panini and some players.
I might bring our little robot.
The robot vacuum?
Yeah.
Or just get the Dyson tube and put it around your neck.
No, I might
chain?
actually bring the robot vacuum and just have it circle around us.
Nice. Just clean it up.
Yep.
All right, guys, so we're out, and we've got the MLB break coming up next. I think there's a few teams left. So MLB Mixer coming up next, and we've got lots of other breaks, including Contenders NBA, which is in fuego right now. So get your teams. Check out the schedule, mojobreak.com. Schedule's on the right side if you're looking at a PC. The schedule is on the bottom if you're on mobile. And those breaks are guaranteed to fill same day.
And Victor, I have no idea when the next Topps Redemption report is going to come out.
Yeah, sorry.
I would check.
I would hit him up on Twitter.
I would hit him up on Twitter or look at their Twitter feed. Or maybe Facebook. They may post some updates on Facebook.
And I'm sure a lot of their employees had like a week or two off. So probably the person that's running the web design team may be on a vacation now. So they'll probably get some stuff going now at the end of the year. Probably the beginning of next week is what I would assume. So, all right, guys, we are out for the evening, for the day. Peace out.
And that's it. Thanks for watching this episode. Visit mojobreak.com for more info and your break spot. And we will see you next time